Debbie Statler, Editor-in-Chief of Provider Magazine, and I'm here today with Tina Sandri, CEO of Forest Hills of DC, a facility that also won a Silver Quality Award this year. So clearly you have a passion for this industry. Tell me how you got started in long-term care.
So I'm second generation healthcare leader. My father worked in hospitals at the time, and my first job was as an old-fashioned pink and white candy striper working in a hospital environment. And I also had the opportunity to do an internship in a nursing home. And I asked the administrator why she did what she did. And she said to me, some people can't accept their families for where they are, their family member, or they don't have family left. And so if I can help them on their aging journey and accept them for who they are, where they are at this point, and provide some quality care, I sleep really well at night, she said. And that's how I chose my profession. And ever since then, I try to earn my good sleep at night, and that's why I work in long-term care.
That's such an insight that people really struggle sometimes with accepting where family members are on that journey. Well, Silver Quality Award this year, congratulations. What has the quality improvement journey meant for you and for your facilities, for your staff?
The Quality Award journey is in fact that, a journey, and this is the third organization I've worked for that I've brought to the Silver Quality Award. So I've worked with three very different teams in different buildings to, one was an all-skilled community, one was a CCRC, and now I'm in a SNF AL memory care continuum. And to look at bringing three different types of organizations to the Quality Award has been a growing experience, a rewarding experience. I'm a QCP certified professional and am very hands-on and involved in that process with the teams. So for me, it's been a learning process to improve not just the facility's outcomes and metrics, but to improve myself as a leader. Because I think about the processes that we overlay, and I think about how do I influence leadership at that level as well.
That's a great point, that really it's a leadership development journey almost as well.
Absolutely.
Now, I've heard you mention that quality improvement during the pandemic years was quite a challenge. Are you still seeing the same challenges, or are some of those challenges during COVID easing?
I think getting back to meetings is easier. We are now doing our QAPI meetings in person. We still have vendors being invited virtually. The virtual does make it more difficult to really have the time and the space to think creatively out of the box. That was one of our challenges, was to allow that free flow. It can happen virtually, it's just harder to do. You don't have that same energetic feel. And I talk about energy because I'm also a yoga certified instructor, and so you talk about bringing this positive energy, this healing energy to a healthcare space. It's just more optimal when you can meet in person. So for us, that was one of the challenges, was not being able to meet in person. Another one was just the COVID testing requirements, the staffing issues, kept a lot of department leads out on the floors in the departments, such that it was hard to have working team meetings to work on specific parts of the plan and the journey. So we would create a schedule, and then the schedule would get blown because somebody got COVID and everything's out the door. Everyone's got to stop, drop, and test. So we had a lot of interruptions to the process. And then there's just fatigue. You know, the general surgeon has a report out right now about the state of the mental health of the workforce in healthcare, and it's not a pretty picture. And so to ask people to do their day jobs on top of the COVID job and then do quality, some days felt a little heavy, but we were able to do that, and we were able to support each other and to get to that space. So we're super proud, super proud that we were able to improve quality during this time. And I just get chills when I said that, because I know my team is here and they're so excited for it, us to have this award, and it means a lot to them. I think for us, another learning factor in there was, in our particular organization, for us to go up to the gold, we're going to have to do some real intentional evaluation of not just measuring, but measuring how we measure as leaders. Meaning, if we're baking bread and we're measuring the flour and we need a cup of flour, and you know good outcomes come when you have those measurements and you see them, but what if the measuring cup is broken and you're leaking out flour but you're not aware of it? same thing. If our leaders are measuring and we're a collective measuring cup of the organization, how do we know we don't have a leak that we're not aware of? And so to systemically go back and measure how the leaders, are the huddles effective? Are they the right metrics? And I think when we started this quality journey, it was, do we have metrics? Now it's, how effective are those metrics? And so it's a different level of introspection.
I love that you already have plans in place for reaching that gold level achievement. So what advice would you give to a leader or a facility that hasn't yet started a quality improvement journey, or is hesitant to start that journey?
So a couple of things that we would recommend would be to have a mentor, contact somebody locally who's also won the level award that you would like to go for, and ask them about their trials and tribulations of recent, particularly if there's one in your area. I know there aren't as many gold award winners, but you can attend the ACA sessions and find out about those journeys and get lists of names of people. So real-time talk from people who are going to do that helps. We would recommend that you start early, plan a lot of time. Because we're still in a pandemic, I would commend anyone who wants to start that journey. It's going to be a helpful thing, and it's going to take up more time than one might expect because of the COVID interruptions. And then to have some compassion with the team and understand there are going to be days that you have plans in place, but people are fatigued, and it's okay to say, we can't do this today.
That's really the skill right now, is that resilience, that flexibility to kind of, roll with the punches as things happen, but still keep to your goals that you're trying to achieve.
Absolutely. I had the opportunity to talk this morning at one of the sessions on resilience, and in there happened to mention the QAPI process, plan, do, study, act, for trying new things. And for us to be resilient as an organization is not just the outcome metrics of number of wounds, staffing numbers, and the other outcomes that were measured, but it's also the mental, emotional health of our workforce is going to certainly add to quality. Pardon me. And so we need to build a resilient workforce. And I was telling people, as providers, if you try something, especially on this quality journey, and it doesn't work, plan, do, study, act, what happened, try something different and keep going. It's a journey, it's not an endpoint destination.
Yes, absolutely. A journey along the way. Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us today. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.